Hey, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's safe and not sick. I've been pretty bored here, but my husband has got to work on the garden, so he's had a little something to do. Where do I start? I finally did my first pair of socks, and I had sat and watched a lady doing a pair of socks on YouTube, and I'd watched it over and over, and I was like, I got this, because like I showed you before, I did actually 7 little simple sweaters a long time ago for the kids, and then one for my niece and one for each of my nephews at the time. So I was like, I got this. So I started to knit my pair of socks, and nope, I had to keep pulling it out because I kept having holes. So finally, I quit using the new sock yarn that I bought, and I found this pink that was very thin. I guess it's about a fingering weight. It's very, very small. So I started practicing with it over and over and over, pulling it out. And the first one I did, this one, I finally got the toe down. Didn't have any hose, but I did the heel flap and gusset. And I like that reinforced heel too. But I didn't measure. The lady's telling you, you got to measure. I didn't do any of that. But it fit all right. And I was going to, I think I have enough of that. I was going to just make another one. It's not really sock yarn. It's just acrylic. So finally, I did my pair. And I found a lady that it looked like it got dim for a minute. I don't know why. But I found a lady that did a different heel, and I like that heel a lot better. Let's see. Now this one was actually a little long. See my toes? Doing real good. I don't have ladders down the sides. But that was my, I think it's called a Flegel heel. That was the first one. Now the body was just a little long. I don't have a very big foot. It was getting confusing because I was trying it on because it started at the toe. But once you go to put it on, even though it looks long, it spreads out for the body and that shortens it. So my second one was a little bit shorter, and it was like just right. I'm trying to get my sock recipe down pat. Let's see, and there's that heel. I really like that heel. Left no hose. I was so happy. I'm going to go over my little stuff first. I need to get some buttons. I need buttons about over an inch, inch and a quarter, inch and a half. I'm not sure. But I made a newsboy beanie for my youngest grandbaby. And there's supposed to be a button here and here. So I haven't got to put his buttons on yet, so he hasn't got it. And then I made his mom, my daughter-in-law. She was talking like she would really love to have a couple of the messy bun beanies. So I pulled out my triangle shawl I was making. I'm still planning on making that one day, but I pulled it out so I could do these for her. Now this has got kind of like the twisted cable. I think this is the first time I ever did twisted cable, but it's a messy bun. I didn't try putting a rubber band or any of that in there. Wasn't worried about that. I don't think that's a big deal, but I loved how it did the fade up. So then I made her another one. I had enough yarn left, and I made her, I think this one's called the Katniss messy bun. You can make it just the Katniss, or you can make it the messy bun. So I made it the messy bun. Yeah, that one's called Katniss. This one I wasn't sure. I'm not sure what it was called, but it's very thick, man. And I finished, remember this one? The side's been blocked. This side has not. See, it's all curling. I haven't blocked it yet. I'm going to. But I put it off because I'm doing another one. I had another one skein What am I using on this? The J, yeah. I was using the J on these. And this one is almost done. This one's got some of the same colors, except instead of the peach that was on this one, it's got lavender. So, and like I said, this one has not been blocked yet. It's all rolling up. Plus, I'm gonna put that edging on it, like I had on that one to begin with. Like I had on this one to begin with. I'm gonna block them, stretch them out there, block them, and then put that edging on. Then I made something for. I used my my yarn for one of the sweaters I wanted to make me. I just started feeling like I wanted to make something for one of my nieces that I love very much. And been worried about her. I put in the, she called that the mattress stitch. What you do is, I might have to stand up and show you. I'm not going to pull it over my head, but this side kind of folds down. It's one of the rectangular kind of ponchos, and it'll go up over here, and then your arm will come out right here, you know. But you put 4 buttons right along here. Put 4 buttons to make it look really neat. But yeah, it's a rectangular poncho. It's got that neat edging on the one side, but I put some like 4 rows along each end because it was shorter than it was supposed to be. Let me see if I can put it on and show you. I didn't want to mess up my hair, but yeah, I'm thinking about going ahead and kind of stitching that or darning it. But yeah, right here, there will be 4 buttons down this side. But she showed an interest in one of these rectangular ponchos when she came over here a while back. Yeah, I'm thinking about stitching that because you want that to stay down, or it won't look right. It'll be popping up. But it's really, really cute. The tutorial that I followed, I'm pretty sure I'm going to stitch that down. The tutorial that I followed, it was white or a real soft white and kind of looked fancy. But the rectangular poncho that my niece showed an interest in was kind of, to me, kind of like something you'd see Daryl wear. So I thought she wouldn't want like bright colors or something like that. So I used my green and black fade of Slime brand. It's got wool in it, so I will have to let her know. Now, I finally got started on one of my youngest granddaughters, my baby girls. I finally got, actually the youngest ones, Afghan started. My son was able to print this out, but I forget what you call that, those little round dot things. It was one of those patterns, and it didn't have the squares, so I ended up having to trace it out and draw it out anyway. But you can see how far I've gotten. I've just about got all the carrot done, see? And I decided to do pink for the background. I'm going to show you, even though it's got all the balls connected. See if I can do this. Some of the balls are big. Let me see. I'm going to have to scooch this around. Really don't want it on the floor because of the cats. But, see there, the carrot is almost done. And one hand and one bottom foot. And working on the other bottom foot right over here. Yeah, when it's a big space, I use balls, like this one here. And this one's got like 3 rubber bands on it. 2 this way and then another one this way to make it hold. So yeah, I got a lot of balls connected. I finally got started. I've been missing my corner to corner. And he printed out a couple more patterns for me. So I've definitely got some corner to corners to do. I thought I had found the yarn I wanted for my second to youngest granddaughter's Afghan. She wanted Elsa. And we got that printed out. But I think Elsa's colors are kind of aqua. And I cannot find it. I stood in Hobby Lobby and I walked around, and I stood there looking at the yarns for like a half an hour one day. This is before the whole coronavirus thing started. And I couldn't really find it. And then I found these other blues and I was like, well, some of the pictures show her in a more blue. Well, I'm not happy with it. I got the real light yellow. There's a yellow at Hobby Lobby called, I think, like ice yellow or something. So it's real light yellow, and it's perfect for the lighter parts of Elsa's hair. But I'm still having trouble finding that aqua-ish. No, rascal. Come here. Come here. There's our kitten. He's still a rascal. Is he? Oh, y'all haven't seen my big boy. Come here. Come here. Mom wants to see you. Okay. This is my big boy. He's totally a mama's baby. Him and Callie. Callie especially. My Callie girl. But anyway, I'm back to my corner to corners finally. I'm so happy. Yeah, I got my thumb aggravated, but it's just going to have to be aggravated because I was working on this one, and this is just single crochet. When I was working on this shawl, the other day I worked all day on it, wanting to go ahead and get it done and out of the way, and it really hurt my thumb. I was like, and I'm doing it loose. It's not like some of the spots on corner to corner where I'll give a snug, where a lot of people, I think, don't do that, but I do. There's spots where I do that. But anyway, finally. And I think she's going to like the pink background. First I was thinking pink, lavender. Because at very first I was thinking white because that was just, my paper. And then I thought, well, I don't have to do white. And actually it would be better if I didn't do white. So I'm glad I picked the pink for her background. But yeah, I'm getting ready to start on Baby Bugs' face, his cheeks and his face. I'm almost completely done with the carrot. So, finally. But hope everybody's doing well. And I think that's it. I have got to get this to my niece. And my daughter-in-law is waiting for her messy bun heads. It's just, I wanted to wash them because, like I said, this one is real thick. So I wanted to wash it and soften it, and the Katniss is kind of stiff too. Wash it, soften it, but I haven't got a chance to get the baby's buttons yet. I got the baby's buttons. Afraid I'm not going to get it to him before the cold weather's over. Oh, and this, I was just so tickled. I'm not real crazy about doing the heel flap and gusset thing. I know I didn't do it right. I was supposed to measure and count and all this stuff. I didn't do it. I was like sticking it on my foot and seeing if that was about right. I know you're not supposed to do that. But yeah, I'm pretty tickled with my socks. My very first pair of socks. So, I didn't want them long. I didn't want them completely short. So they're about just right because I have a pair of Harley Davidson boots I like to wear occasionally, and I cannot wear, the really short socks. I have to have a little heel in there. But it's good getting back with you. I hope y'all are all doing well and safe. Hope nobody in your family's gotten sick. My family's been fine. One I was, really worried about was my mom. She has COPD, and she's never smoked a day in her life. So, but I will see y'all next time. Bye.